Chapter 6 The Senator. Wayne's HQ sub-basement. Stand in the hidden chamber, gathered with Adrian, Kamala, and Nicole around an ancient sarcophagus. It slides open and you see Lily. She bursts out of the sarcophagus, confused and terrified, her limbs flailing. Lily, it's okay. Look out. Barely registering your presence, Lily knocks you over. Whoa, Lil. Kamala quickly gets behind Lily and gently but powerfully wraps her arms around her, forcing her down to the ground. Shh, shh. Lily breathes hard like a trapped animal, eyeing everyone in the room. Adrian, Nicole, Kamala, and finally you. Does she even recognize me? You move closer to Lily. I won't get too close. Be careful. I think I get through the door. I should ease her in. I know this may not be easy to talk about, but do you remember being attacked in the apartment last night? Our apartment? Something in her mind clicks and she looks at you. Seemingly with some recognition, she nods her head. Slowly, yes. Do you know who attacked you? Lily shakes her head no. Well, you lost a lot of blood and needed a transfusion, so Adrian gave you his blood, which turned you into a vampire. What? I think she understands me. God, I wish I didn't have to tell others. But to help you, it's going to be okay. Lily blinks, looking around to key you all in, then her eyes widen with increasing horror. Oh my god, how is this? Lily, stay calm. No. Lily wrenches free from Kamala's arms and runs up the stairs, barreling through the archives you start to follow. Wait. She's still in a delicate state. It might not be safe for you. She's still Lily inside there. I can reach her if you give me a chance. Reach down to the sarcophagus and pick up the chalice you'd placed there earlier, the one with your blood in it. Adrian and Kamala share a glance. Don't look at me, she's your pet. I don't care if she gets mauled. Adrian sighs. Be careful, we'll be close if you need help. Nicole shakes her head as you run after Lily, calling her name. You enter the double-height foyer to find Senator Vega at a podium, holding a press conference in front of a dozen reporters. He's even more handsome and imposing than on TV, and he has a comfortable, charismatic way of speaking. It's just common sense and a matter of restoring the quality of life in our great state. My idea is that we're increasing the number of law enforcement officers on the streets of our cities, and forming a strategic task force that will reverse the recent uptick in these terrible street crimes. You whispered Adrian. Is he talking about the ferals? Yes, though not directly, of course. We're going to restore order, take back our streets, and put an end to these senseless attacks. We'll take our city back. He's incredibly charismatic. He always was a lady killer, sometimes literally. I suppose you find him attractive like everyone else. Of course not. Kind of got a thing for someone else. Oh. So don't worry. I'm not worried. Thank you all for your time and attention. As the reporters disperse, Adrian approaches Senator Vega off to one side. Adrian, so good to see you, my friend. Same to you, Adam. This is my assistant, Amy. She's a fan. You shoot Adrian a sideways look and shake Senator Vega's hand. An honor to meet you. And to what do I owe the pleasure of having you both? Well, we've got some business to discuss. What flavor of business? Your favorite flavor. Senator Vega glances subtly at you, suddenly asking Adrian if it's safe to discuss such things in front of you. She's safe and an integral part of the situation. I'll cut to the chase. Someone or something attacked Amy's best friend Lily. Sorry to hear that, Amy. She would have died if I hadn't turned her. I'm going to petition the council for an exception to grant her my next spot in advance. I see. It was an emergency, Adam. You see my dilemma. Of course, anyone with a heart would have done the same. However, in this politically delicate time, you know the council rarely grants petitions like that. And as sad as the situation is, turning out only created more problems for you. But please, she's my best friend. And we appreciate your devotion to your friend. Those human bonds are what make the world worth living in now. But I hope I can encourage you to take a step back and see the political implications, not just for Adrian, but for anyone who backs him. What's done is done. So Adrian, supporting you in this, I'd pay too high a cost. He takes a step away and then stops. Unless that is, you have a mutually beneficial solution in mind. I may indeed. In fact, I came out here tonight to discuss a possible contribution to your Super PAC. Yes, that's still very early. We're just getting set up. Would a contribution help you? A substantial contribution? I think it might be very generous of you, Adrian. More than happy to do it. Another pause as you wait for Vega to return the favor with the commitment to vote yes on Lily's petition, but he doesn't. Oh, how else can I help? Well, I'm glad you asked. There is another vote coming up in the council on which I would appreciate your support. As you know, the fail problem is getting completely out of hand. Even the humans are getting suspicious. Too many random attacks, too many sightings. It's clear to me that we need a more aggressive solution. And what did you have in mind? We can't keep waiting for the clans to go bad and then clean up the mess. We need to strike first. We've been letting them thrive and grow in the shadows for too long. We need to go on the offensive. You want to kill them just for being clanless? Amy, I'm sorry if this is inappropriate, but I just have to say something. May I speak to you, Adrian? Yes, excuse the senator. Of course, take a moment. Vega steps away with his phone for a moment while you step closer to Adrian. Can't let him hunt the clanless. Amy, please, I don't think it will come to that. But I'll need to voice support for it in order to get his vote on Lily. It's not right. No, but it's necessary. The three of you all come together again. So, do I have your support, Adrian? You do. Thank you for your contribution as well. Deeply appreciated. So, we can count on your vote on Lily's petition. You approve for joining my clan? He smiles, his teeth dazzling, and clasps Adrian's shoulder. Who would I be to turn my back on a vampire in need? Now then, I have a fundraiser I absolutely have to get to. Thanks for coming by, and it was a real pleasure to meet you, Amy, considering the circumstances. He raises a hand to his lips, giving it a delicate, courtly kiss. You too. Vega walks off, leaving you and Adrian in the doorway. So, we got his vote. That was politics. It was wrong. Deals with Vega often are. Only 300 years ago, he was a Spanish lord who was famous for his cruelty and tyranny. He learned to put forward a compassionate face, but bargains with him are always weighed in blood. We're not in his debt, which is a terrible place to be. But the clanless, whatever attack he's proposing is a ways off. There are many things we can do before then. In the meantime, a cautious celebration is in order. We only need one more vote for Lily. This was the easy vote. What's the next one going to take? By the time you and Adrian have returned to the city, night has fallen. He parks outside Wayne's HQ. As you get out of the car, you see a figure in the alley across the street and immediately recognize him. When your eyes meet, he nods and ducks away into the shadows. Everything okay? Yeah, I need some air. Give me a sec, I'll be right up. Adrian looks at you for a moment, seeing nothing, then heads inside. You walk around the street into the alley, where you find Jax leaning against the wall. What are you doing here? Isn't it dangerous? Everything is dangerous, and at a certain point you get used to it. I saw some commotion outside the building last night, and I just wanted to check in, make sure you were alright. You were worried about me? Let's say concerned. I've been better. The last 24 hours have been, well, horrible. My friend's in real trouble. Then maybe we should go on a walk. A walk now? Why? Jax shrugs. I don't know about you, but walking usually helps me clear my head. You know, I've been told I'm a great listener. Really? You'd be surprised. What do you say? Walk sounds perfect. Let's go. So fresh air sounds like just what I need. I'm not sure how fresh New York City air is, but I'll take it. Dex takes a quick look around before leading you down the street to Central Park. You and Jax stroll in silence through the park when you finally look over at him, finally looking back at you. So, your friend's in trouble? Yeah, she was attacked by a vampire last night. What? When I got home from your safe house, I found her passed out with 2 puncture wounds on her neck. She was nearly dead. She would be dead if Adrian hadn't. You hesitate. He turned her. Yeah, but he didn't get approval beforehand, so now we're trying to get enough council members to support us, but if they don't, they're going to kill her. Jack scowls, shaking his head. Typical, just typical. My people are out there dying, begging, and the council looks away. But if you've been working for Aiden for less than a week, and he's already making exceptions for you, I get where you're coming from, but you can't expect me to feel bad that he saved my best friend's life. Jax pauses, taking in the thought, then nods, his shoulders loosening. You're right, my issues with the council are a separate thing. Aiden saved your friend, that's a good thing. I certainly think so. How are you holding up? Watching someone you love turn can be traumatic. And so I feel guilty. Keep wondering if I could have done something different. If I could have stopped all this. You can't think like that. Even if you'd been there, you might not have been able to change anything. You might have gotten hurt or worse. But you're there for your friend now. You're helping her. You're doing everything you can. Focus on that. He reaches over to give your shoulder a brief squeeze. You take a deep breath and nod. I'm going to fix this. There you go. Jack sighs and looks up at the sky as you step onto the bridge. I wish I could help you with this, but as you already know, I can't even get them to let in my people. I probably could only make things worse. Yeah, I don't think you rushing in and chopping off heads would solve our problems. Too bad it sure would solve some of mine. You laugh and rest against the bridge's railing, staring at the water below. I have to wonder though if someone targeted Lily because I work for Adrian. Could be, or it could be one of the band's thugs out for revenge. And you know what? It could just be random and awful coincidence. A senseless attack in a city where they're getting more and more common. Jack leans back against the railing and crosses his arms with an exhale. It's really a problem, huh? Always has been. I've seen plenty of vampires without any self-control. Jax, or you always just focused? Like, do you ever get to have fun, or is quiet brooding the closest you get? What, you don't think fighting for justice is fun? You need to get out more. Come on, there must be something. Jax looks over at you with a raised brow. You keep it quiet, waiting for him to say more, and with a shake of his head, he goes on. When I manage to find a free moment, I like to cook. You'll have to cook for me sometime. We'll see. He turns away, but you catch the hint of a smile on his face. He turns to walk in, and as he goes, you feel some pang of guilt as you remember the conversation back at Vegas. Jax, what is it? I need to tell you something. Senator Vega wants to go on the offensive against the clanless. He's drumming up the votes now. He seems to think he can still be stopped, but I just thought you should know. You don't sound surprised. I'm not. It was only a matter of time. Fair attacks are on the rise, and clans are always on an easy scapegoat. Don't worry, I've been training my people for this day. They can come for us, but we'll put up a hell of a fight. How many times am I going to have to save you, huh? No. I can actually handle myself. Quite capable when vampires aren't involved. I don't think that guy was a vampire. Yeah, but you are. You left and stole my thunder. Alright, next time someone tries to mug you, I'll step back and let you take care of them. Smart move, maybe you'll even learn a few things. I doubt that, you're not like most humans. You shove Jax's shoulder, rolling your eyes. I'm gonna take that as a compliment. You should. Take the time on your opponent's side. It's getting late, I should probably get back to Adrian. So you have to figure out what our plan is. And I won't keep you any longer. Jack leads you back to the park to Adrian's office building. You have to Adrian's office where you find Kamala and Lily waiting. It looks much more like her regular self and you hug her with relief. Hey. Look great. How do you feel? How's your training? It's complicated, definitely still a learning curve, but better than before. I did punch a hole through a brick wall though, so I'm officially a badass. Kamala started you with combat training, but it's the fun part. True. You can already see Lily's much more at ease in her skin. Did Kamala fill you in on what's going on? You mean that a secret council of vampires runs in New York City? Yeah, why didn't you tell me about this? I didn't think you'd believe me. Of course I would have. We're best friends, right? Right. Trust me next time, okay? No more secrets. No more secrets. Also, is it just me or all vampires super hard? Not all of them. So, how do your meeting with the illustrious senator go? We got Vega's vote. Well, that's good, right? Yes, good. We have 3 yes votes and just need 1 more. When will the hearing for the petition be? For Lily's sake, as soon as possible, likely tomorrow. Wow. Kamala and I should talk strategy as well as some other business. And I guess we'll head home. You mean the same home where I got attacked and murdered? Can we not? Lily's right. I'd recommend you to not spend time at your apartment until this is resolved. We still don't know who attacked her or why. Wish I could remember the but. One minute I was just pouring myself a bowl of cereal, and the next I was waking up in a coffin. So where do we stay? You're welcome to sleep in my guest suite downstairs. I'll call ahead and tell the staff to prepare it. He hands you a special metallic guest elevator keycard. 49th floor. I believe you'll find the accommodation quite comfortable. You take the key and share a smile with Lily. Let's go. You and Lily exit the elevator into a luxurious apartment. Whoa. Double whoa. The apartment is huge and modern with an open plan, clean land, and done in impeccable taste. The light blocking window shades on all floor to ceiling windows are raised, displaying a stunning view of Manhattan by night. Hello? No one answers. You spy something on the entry table, a note. You pick it up and read it to Lily. Welcome, Mr. Raines invites you to enjoy all the luxuries of his suite. All the luxuries. I like the sound of that. Vampire life ain't so bad, right? So, what's your plan now? It's been a pretty long day. I should probably get some sleep. Oh. Did you have something else in mind? It's just now that I'm getting used to being a vampire, there's so much to take in. Every feeling, every taste, every sensation is new and amazing. I know you're out at sleep, but there's so much I want to see and do. How do you meet yours? And she bites her lip just barely before glancing away. So much I want to feel. I should really get some sleep. Oh, for sure. I'm just gonna stay up all night and eat random things, if that's cool with you. That's what you did most nights as a human. Touché. You walk over to Lily and give her a hug. I know I kind of freaked out earlier, but thank you for everything. Of course I love you, Lily. I love you, Lil. Even if I'm a blood-drinking monster. Especially then. Lily squeezes you tight and bounds off to the kitchen. You curl up in the bed, wrapping yourself in the blankets. And before you nod off, you think of the challenges ahead at the council's vote. I won't let them hurt you, Lil. I'll do anything it takes to keep you safe. Anything.